my name's Lauren. I'm the Director of Design with Azuma Media. We wanted to start a series that helped you achieve the simple things that you need as a business to basically start growing and to start getting noticed online. Some simple ways that we're going to start doing that. For instance, for today, we're going to teach you how to create your own Facebook page for your business. So to get started, creating your Facebook page is actually a really important part of your marketing strategy. Not only does it help boost your search engine rankings, but it also helps you get found whenever somebody types in, for instance, cleaning services in San Angelo. Not only would it pop up with your website or your Yelp listing, but it would also most likely pop up first with your Facebook page and any other social media platforms that you have. So that's why it's really important to, number one, at least have a Facebook page for your business. One of the first things you need to have before you actually start creating the Facebook page is your own personal Facebook account. We actually recommend that business owners use their own personal accounts instead of letting an employee set it up. It actually works better for you because just in case anything happens to that employee, they either leave or they're fired or anything, you want to make sure that you still have control of your Facebook page and all the content that goes with it. One of the things that's important to know whenever you're going in to create your Facebook page is that there's several different options. Either you create a Facebook page, you can create a group, you can also create an organization. There's a whole slew of options that you can basically choose. Now, I've seen a lot of business owners create a group instead of a Facebook page. Creating a group is actually private. People have to click to join and get your approval in order for them to get added to the group. Whereas a Facebook page is public. And so it's almost like your own Yelp listing, only on Facebook. So one, it makes it a lot easier for people to find you, your customers to find you. But it also makes it a lot easier for people to engage with your page. So all they have to do is click like instead of getting added to your group and waiting for your response or you to add them to your group. So that's one of the number one reasons why you want to choose a Facebook page instead of a Facebook group. So first things first, log into your own personal Facebook page and let's get started. Now, I already have my own Facebook page. So I'm just going to start on my own Facebook page. This would be the first thing that you see whenever you're logged into your Facebook page. So first things first, you'll look up at the top and right next to where you see your name, you'll see Home and Create. You'll click the Create button and you'll see a drop-down list. You'll want to choose the page because, like I said, it makes your business public and it allows people to engage with it without waiting on a response from the page admin. So we'll click on page and it gives you two different options here. So you can either click on business or brand or community or public figure. Now, if you're a small business, you're going to want to, or any size business, you're going to want to click on business or brand. Community or public figure is more for if you have a club, if you're a politician, if you need to connect with a team or a group. Otherwise, if you're an organization like a nonprofit organization, if you have products or services, or really any type of business, you're going to want to click on business or brand. So we'll go ahead and click on Get Started. And it'll ask you two questions. So it'll ask what you want to name your page and what category that you would put your page in. So your page name should be your business name. So for instance, I could set up Mary's Cleaning Service. We'll say that's my business. The category that you'll want to decide on is based on your industry mostly. So for instance, since I'm a cleaning service, I would look up cleaning, and it would pop up with cleaning service, gutter cleaning service, and a whole bunch of different options that you could choose from. Now, if you relate with any of the other category options, you can definitely choose those. But since they have one that's specific to what my business is, then that's what I would click on. Same thing goes, though, for any other type of business. If you had a restaurant, for instance, you would just type in restaurant. And it doesn't just list restaurant, but there's American restaurant, barbecue restaurant, burger restaurant. And it goes on and on. So just make sure that you're specific to what your business is and that identifies with your business as best as it can. From there, it's going to ask your address, some of the business information that will be important for people to connect with you. For instance, my address. So I would type in my business address, my city and state, San Angelo, Texas, and it'll drop down with a little drop down menu. You can select that and your zip code. It also says your phone number is optional, but we recommend that you actually do input your phone number. That way, if people want to call your business instead of messaging you on Facebook or going to your website, they can do that. So if you have a business phone number, go ahead and type that in. Remember that all of this information is going to be directly related to just your business. So don't put in your personal phone number or your personal home address. You can also choose to not show your address. You can show that this business is located in a city and state with the zip code or with a region, but we don't recommend actually doing that unless you really don't have a business location that you want people to know about. Even if they're not really supposed to come to your location, it's important to show that you're locally owned. Now, if it makes sense for your business, go ahead and check it, but it's just a recommendation. You would click continue at the bottom of that form. It's going to load. All right, so the first thing it's going to do is it's going to walk you through a couple steps. So for instance, the first thing it's going to ask is for your profile picture. Just like on your personal profile for Facebook, you want to make sure that it represents who you are. As a business, it's a little bit more important because one, it's going to be right next to anything that you comment on, anytime you message somebody. So that's why one of the reasons you really want to make sure that your profile image is high quality and represents your business well. It's going to be displayed at the top of your Facebook page for your business. So those are two really good reasons on why you want to get a good profile picture. Now, you could use your logo. You could use an icon that is related to your business. The important part is that it just needs to represent your business. Part 2 is add a cover photo. Your cover photo is actually the big photo that goes across the top of your Facebook page. You've also probably seen them on your personal Facebook page, but this is a little bit different. So your cover photo with your business needs to either showcase a product that you have, a service. It needs to show maybe a clip of your customers. There's a ton of different ways that you can use a cover photo to really get your customers to interact with you. Pages with cover photos also typically get more page likes and visits once your whole profile is filled out. It doesn't necessarily need to be some big design. If you just have a really high quality photo of your product or something that you do as a part of your services, that would be okay too. I don't recommend just uploading a random photo though, because it really is going to be the first thing that customers see when they get onto your Facebook page. So if you don't have one, you can skip it for right now, but I do recommend getting one in the future. Once we've gotten the page profile picture and the cover photo set up, the first thing that it'll show you is it'll ask if you want to invite your friends. This is important because when you're starting up your social media profiles, you want to start getting as many people as possible to like your page. So starting with family and friends is a really great way to start. You can also reach out to your family and friends and ask if they could share your Facebook page and see if maybe any of their friends would like to like your Facebook page. You can go ahead and click invite individually. You can search for friends to invite, and so on and so forth. Generally, Facebook recommends that you get 10 or more likes, and the reason why they do that is basically it helps your page get more engagement. If people get onto your Facebook page and they see that you at least have 10 likes, then they're going to go through and kind of see what you're about. Facebook will also show your page more if you have more than 10 likes. So once you've done this, you can either click the little X on this blue box or you can click out of that. So a couple little things. First of all, you want to make sure that your Facebook page is filled out completely. So the first thing that you want to do once you're finished adding your friends and family is clicking these 3 little dots. You'll see these 4 buttons here: like, follow, share, and then a button with 3 dots on it. We're going to click the 3 dots, and the first option that you're given in the drop-down menu is edit page info. We're going to click on that, and this is going to run through basically all of the information that your Facebook page could offer to visiting customers. So at the top, you can add a short description about your business. I recommend just adding a couple sentences about what you do, some services and products that you offer, and why people should consider your business. Once you're finished with each of these sections too, it's important to click Save Changes. So I'll type Mary's Cleaning Service helps local homeowners get clean homes. We'll be really simple about it. And then we're going to click Save Changes. The second section, you'll see categories. Now, you may be asking, well, didn't we already set up the categories? Facebook actually has you set up your main category first, and then you can go back in and actually add more categories. This is important because some businesses may have different categories that they actually fit into. So for instance, if I'm a cleaning service, I already have that one, but what if I also cleaned gutters and things like that? So same thing with other businesses. If you had a restaurant, our first category would have been restaurant. Second category may be Italian restaurant. Maybe I offer smoothies and juice and a juice bar. So, I mean, you can get really creative with it, but make sure it just really is accurate to what your business shows. And always click Save Changes after you've added something. Make sure your phone number is correct here. If you don't have a phone number, it does give you an option to click My page does not have a phone number, but it does make it a lot easier for potential customers to contact you. Same thing with a website. If you don't have a website, you can click this box and then click Save Changes, and then it won't show that you have a website. But having a website actually does not only boost your rankings on Google, but it helps your Facebook page and other social media profiles get noticed too. So just for the future, that's an important thing to remember. Second or third, your email. If you have a business email, this is an important place to put that. Make sure you're always inputting any business information because all of this is going to be pretty public. So you would type your email in or click My page doesn't have an email, click Save Changes. Also, Wi-Fi name. If you are, let's say, a coffee shop, if you have internet for your customers to log into, you can add in your Wi-Fi network name. Make sure your business address is correct. And also, if your customers visit your business at that street address, then you'll want to click this box right below the map that says Customers visit my business at my street address and click Save Changes. If that box is unchecked, it will actually hide the address from your page and it will show that you don't have an address wherever you are. There's a couple of other things you can click located inside another place. Let's say you're in an office building or in the Cactus Hotel, you could add that in there. If you serve certain service areas, let's say you're a plumber and you service Wall and Ballinger and different cities around San Angelo or wherever you are, you could type those in too. So I could type in Ballinger, you could type in Wall, and wherever else you are, and make sure that you click Save Changes. This is a really important part, so that way you can show your customers either whether you're always open or if you don't have any hours available or if you're only open on selected hours. It's also important because if your business, let's say this specific business is permanently closed, you could also click that option too. But we're going to click on Open on Selected Hours. We could click Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And it automatically sets 9 to 5. So if you want to add separate hours, let's say we close for lunch, then you could do 9 to 12. And that will show a little drop down that you can click on. And then we'll go to the second row and we could type in 1 to 7. That way it shows on Mondays, we have an hour break from 12 to 1. Make sure you click Save Changes. Now, the impressum this is more an optional field. It's actually required in Austria, Germany, and other countries across in Europe and things like that. You don't need to use the impressum as a business here in the United States. So I wouldn't worry about that. You can also set your price range. I'm sure you've seen businesses that have the $1 sign, $2 sign, and so on and so forth to show how expensive their products or services are. This can be helpful to your customers because it can show them what they should expect when they're coming to purchase or use your services. And last but not least, it has a box for your privacy policy. This would normally be located on your website. So if you don't have a privacy policy or you don't know what that is, you don't necessarily need to put that in there. Really, a privacy policy just shows your customers and talks about what you use their information for. So let's say that you take their information for a newsletter. Having a privacy policy would help them understand what you use their information for and what you don't use their information for. So if you don't have one, you don't have to set that. If you do, you can. Once you're done with all of these different sections, you're actually done with your page info. You can actually go over to your About page over here. And this shows the information that you just put in there, but it also shows a couple of other things. So for instance, since I put in my category as a restaurant, even though my name's Mary's Cleaning Service, you could actually add your general manager, you can add your culinary team, you can add your menu. This would all be located on your About page. So that's an important thing that you can go in and fill out. You can also add team members to show your page visitors who works there or who's a part of your team if you want to showcase that. There's also under business info, you could click at edit start date. So let's say you were founded in 2017 and in July. And then that would show on your Facebook page, founded in July 2017. The last thing that I really want to focus on is create page username. This makes it easy for customers to just type in your Facebook page in the search bar, as well as if you give them your username or you display it on your website, they can just click on it or copy and paste. And it makes it really easy for them to just get to your Facebook page. So for instance, since my business name was Mary's Cleaning Service, I could put Mary's Cleaning, and that would be my username. So just like any other thing with a username, it will tell you if it's available or not. Mine says it's not. So I can add a couple of other things. I could add numbers. So Mary's Cleaning 123 is available. And then once I add that, the username Mary's Cleaning 123 has been created for Mary's Cleaning Service. It's now easier for people to find your page in search. You can also give them this link right here that it gives you. So it's fb.me/ and then your username. That makes it really easy for you to either put it on a business card or just send a link in a message so people can just click on it and go straight to your page. Same as sending your page messages, they also give you another link for that. And last but not least, if you click Add Button right here, right underneath your cover photo on the right-hand side, you can click Add Button. You want to add your page button because it allows you to set what the number one action that you want people to take on your page. So for instance, if I was a restaurant and I wanted people to book a reservation, I could do that. And Facebook would allow me to set up, my booking calendar and how I would take appointments and things like that. If I wanted them to contact me, I could use that as my button and click Contact Us, send a message, call now, send an email, so on and so forth. You can also click Sign Up if you have a service or a program that you want them to sign up in. There's a couple of other things. Learn more about your business. If you had a video or you had a link that you wanted them to go to so they could learn more about your business, that would be another thing. Shop with you. If you have products online and you wanted to send them straight there, you could click Shop Now. If you had special offers or discounts, you could click See Offers. And so I'm just going to click Learn More About Your Business and click Learn More and then click Next. So from here, since I clicked Learn More, and this would be different depending on whatever you clicked on, since I clicked Learn More, I would click my website link, and then I could type in wherever I wanted to send them. So I could type in, or you can even copy and paste the address that you want to send them to. For instance, if you don't know the link off the top of your head, you could go copy it and come back to this page, and then copy and paste it in. So I could type in my link and click save. And then once that's done, everything's configured. You can click finish. Now, when people come onto your page, they'll see your button. If you want to see what your page looks like as a page visitor, you can click those 3 buttons again and go down to view as page visitor. And this will actually show what your page looks like depending on who's viewing it. For instance, if somebody just came to your page and wanted to check it out. I recommend getting your friends, family, past customers to review your page. For instance, they can just click reviews and leave a review. They can also share your page by just going up to the top, and just like that, we had those 4 buttons. You can also have them share your page. So if you just had them go to the top where the 4 buttons were that we had, you could have them click share, and that will pop up with your page link, and they could say something nice about your business and click post. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I hope it was helpful, and stay tuned for our next tutorials. We're going to be going over how to manage your Facebook page, tips for posting, how to set up other social media profiles, and a ton more tutorials that are going to be helpful for business owners like you to manage your online marketing. So thank you for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe and share this video, and have a great day.